Bunch of D6. Oh. 4d6. What class, what, like, do we have so far for a duel?
There's a fighter. A sorcerer. A warlock. And a mystic. Which that's a psychic. But that's Izzy's character. And his deal is self-physical buffing. So your druid would still be relevant.
True. Like a druid or a ranger?
I heard ranger was a trap option.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's sad.
I've been told repeatedly, or read repeatedly, that you're better off just making a druid or a fighter with a bunch of roll skills.
That makes sense.
Because they're just not very good at what they're supposed to do.
What's that?
Yeah. They have a rework right now that I heard is pretty good. But other than that, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's 46. Drop the lowest range that you choose. You can do up to 3 arrays.
That's not a bad start.
No, it isn't. That's a really good start. You cannot have stats above 20 in 5th edition, barring special circumstances. I am banning Dragonborn and Tieflings because I hate them, and I'm not even going to provide any more justification than that. I just
Tieflings I can at least understand that justification for. Not familiar with Dragonborn.
Dragonborn are half dragon things.
So, yeah, no, that's I think that's enough justification.
There we go.
They just seem special snowflakey to me. That's why I don't want them. Holy shit, John.
This is off to a good start. 2 16s and a 14.
Oh shit! You son of a bitch!
That's really good.
Okay, that's 12.
That's still a 12. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's above average. That's
Races work a bit different now, too.
alright. That's another 12. It's not reroll ones, right?
No, not reroll.
Okay.
You just drop it. Lowest.
10.
10. That's still a really fucking good stat array.
Fucked it up. Fucked it up.
Let's see what 2 or more of
That would make a really good monk.
Oh, I could do them.
It would also make a really good paladin. And a pretty decent, a pretty good cleric or druid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's more like it. Like it.
There we go.
9, alright. Second array is going to be completely average, it seems.
Fuck!
Should have stayed on the farm.
14.
I thought you just died. Don't you have to start over?
Doesn't
Not
count.
in bonus round.
Not on bonus, thank fucking Christ.
Okay. Do you guys want to go out to dinner or something tonight? Later?
Possibly.
Probably when Brian gets off. I don't have my Kimiko, I mean Kethri here, so. Do you know that the singular of paparazzi is paparazzo? Kimiko's half the inspiration for this. I can't help the fact that I feel like they need to be mean-spirited on a certain level. Like,
Well, okay. In a way, in a way, they'd have to be mean-spirited because otherwise you just end up with somebody that doesn't leave his house ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why would he leave his house?
To get other people to acknowledge his wife. That's why. It's the
Yeah.
charging structure.
But he can do that from online.
No.
I could jump that?
No, it has to be real life.
No, that was a fluke.
It has to be in person. That's
Kill
one of
yourself.
the important things about the school. You have to be face-to-face doing it.
Ah.
That's why I use the example with the bus. Because it's like, it's almost confrontational.
I was thinking the
Jesus.
There's a roll.
Should have stayed on the farm, kid.
the Neat doesn't exist with the party. He essentially has a hologram, and he's still inside of his room.
See, I think that you could get stuff like that. I think that
Or that'd be something you could get later on.
yeah, I think that would be too good just for like daily operation. Because I think you need to be out there like being at risk too.
Like maybe like at
So
a
I think the
higher-
clear winner is the first one.
Yeah, first or second, depending on which way I want to go.
Well, you can arrange them as you choose
True.
too.
Yeah.
And there's 2 16s as opposed to 2
Yeah.
14s.
Yeah, no, the first is
Make your munch
yeah,
punk,
clear winner.
punch everything to death.
Oh,
I could do a bard.
you could do a bard. They're apparently pretty good this edition. But first we should do a race.
Alright.
So races, dwarf. How races work now is that you have a set of traits that all dwarves have, and then a set of traits where you choose.
Like, I am this type of dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good at this instead of this.
Yep. So elves. Yeah, and like I said, no fucking dragonborn or tieflings. You can just rot
That's
in hell.
fair. Alright.
Normally I don't get this way about D&D, but seriously, fuck off. Tieflings and Aasimar are okay, but you have to have both of them, goddammit. None of this special snowflake shit.
What's
Tieflings are plain touched evil. So like one of your grandfathers or
right? They're almost demons in some way.
you're 25% or less.
Right.
Like you're a quarter demon or less. Because you're not a half-blood, you're like less than that. Usually they have some symbol of their demonic heritage, like this is 2nd edition tieflings. Where they'll have like a tail or like bat ears or like pointed teeth or like they always smell like brimstone. Like something like that. Whereas Aasimar, the other ones that I'm mentioning, are the good aligned plain touch. That means quarter angel.
So they're Nephilim.
Yes, that's exactly what they are.
Okay.
Except that, I think it's stupid to have only Nephilim of one of the type of alignments. You should at least have an axiomatic balance. So, at least 2. Because there are 4 types of plain touch. Because there's chaos and order as well.
So you'd only allow it if there's one of each in the game.
No. Like, they need to be present in the gameplay. It's typically not they already have. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You only have the evil ones, none of the
Yeah.
good or order types. You only encounter the others as NPCs.
Yeah, I just think it's weird.
Is there... I guess the question is there a balancing reason for it?
I don't think so. Like, tieflings and dragon horn are all over
Maybe they're just lazy.
I don't know, man. They tried really hard to disavow most of 4th edition. People did not like that game.
No. they
Yeah,
didn't.
no, they did not.
And I cannot say I like them.
I can't really tell the difference given my lack of experience. It was too much like WoW was the main complaint, is what I've heard. But I don't quite understand that as a Like when I created my character with Harley, it didn't seem as much like WoW.
The issue is stuff like healing surges. The fact that their solution to balance wizards was to turn everyone into wizards. What I mean by that is everyone got per day, per encounter abilities that would recharge like a wizard's. So there was very little, any difference but a thematic for playing a wizard or playing a member of a different class.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That was a little bit messed up.
That's like my most persistent complaint of it. I feel like it missed the point of what you wanted out of it. Man, I want to watch Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust right now. It's such a good movie.
I got it.
I know. I'm just looking at it. That's why I went through my head. I'm like,
Yeah,
shit.
it's such a good movie.
It's such a good fucking movie.
Really, and the animation even holds up today.
No, I know. I have the book that it's based on. If you ever wanted to read that.
I think I have read it once, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I want to get more of those.
Do not blame you.
They're really, really good. All right, so what do you think? Got a general idea yet? Half-orcs are pretty good too.
See, like,
I think I like half-orcs the most.
You can also go with Bugbear again.
I could. That doesn't. I don't know, like, I wasn't quite feeling my Bugbear Druid.
Okay,
Well-
that's fair.
There goes that life.
Like,
That run.
at the very least, I don't feel that like I was set up to
Ask
be.
me about where the races are in my world, if that helps at all. To give you an idea. There's 2 human races that I've developed so far, though there could be more, of course.
Yeah.
It's there's the Quarantine Empire, which those are French, sort of Merovingian French inspired.
Okay.
So like, they're not quite medieval. They're sort of like still Dark Age. So it's Iron Ages, but it's like, you know,
They're a little behind the times still.
yeah. Except that's the whole world at this moment. But
Yeah.
anyway, then there's the Doricians to the south. They're like not Byzantium.
Alright.
So like they have a lot of hinterlands, but mostly they're focused on this one big city of Doricia. And they're most well known for they have state-ran mage colleges, and that essentially there's a lot of they have a fantastic caste system. If you get where I'm getting at.
Yeah. Like, mages are better than fighters, or...
It's more like everyone's in their place and everyone has a place. So it's less like one role's better than any other, and more like India where it's like
If you were born in low class, you can be anywhere in low class.
in the lower class, but nowhere else. And
Yeah,
it's
like, if you get up to middle class, there's something wrong with life. You must be doing something illegal.
illegal, yeah. And that's kind of how Dorothea works, is that it's like since the city is so old and since the power there is so ossified, there's not a lot of social, so it's kind of just static
Yeah.
feeling.
Like, the likelihood of you ever marrying outside of your group.
Exactly, it's very low. The likelihood of you excelling outside of where your father excelled is very low.
And yeah, and they try to make sure it stays that way too.
Yeah, because you know,
I think I just. Yeah,
if you like, if you let anyone have anything, you know, they'll start to upend the fabric
Yeah.
of the society. But those are the 2 human societies. The dwarves are they're German themed. So a lot of guilds, a lot of burgermeisters, you know, that kind of feel. The problem with the dwarves right now is they had a big old eruption on their mountain range where they live. So a lot of them right now are either refugees or they were forced to turn to the Dark Dwarves for aid.
Yeah, it's a lot of pride was hurt,
Yeah.
as well as a lot of people killed.
And so there's kind of like a low-grade civil war going on with the dwarves right now, because a lot of the deep dwarves are like, fuck this noise.
We're providing for ourselves. You kicked us out. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck you. And then it sort of descended from there. And
Isn't that almost Morrowind in a way?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's. I want to be a... No.
You don't want to be a halfling?
Don't want to be a
The
dragonborn.
No.
I am a little curious though. What the? That does just sound like strength +2, charisma +1, just for being
Palace.
dragonborn. Hmm.
Sorry if I changed them for you guys.
They're not great. Like,
They're not.
I'm mildly familiar. Yeah, they feel like special snowflakes.
Yeah, like that's just how they feel, and it's just I don't know. I just don't want them in D&D.
Especially since we're playing
No, stop.
the one that's not special snowflakes.
No, not really. Special snowflakeism is sort of discouraged in this game.
I mean, at the very least, argument to be made once the guild's bigger.
Yeah, no, once the guild's bigger and you have some more established characters and personalities within the guild, yeah, then you could get a little crazier. But, like, you're just some people right now. Nobody gives a fuck. So as for, like, what everyone is, Chris is a Dorician. Oh, that was the other thing. Dorician mages get tattoos on their faces
Alright.
when they pass their like basically their certification as being a state mage.
You can tell how high rank they are by the type of tattoo they have.
And you can actually, if you know what you're looking for, you can even tell what kind of mage they are. Like, because it'll basically be like, I'm an evoker, I'm a necromancer, I'm an abjurer. Like, it'll just say it.
That's what it is.
And that's because there was a mageocracy at one point, and they considered the idea of it happening again so fearful that they literally brand mages. And like mages who don't have tattoos are executed. It's not Dragon Age level where they're like kept in special towers and not allowed to go anywhere. But it's more like, they're just really aware of the idea that mages overthrew the government at one point.
Because, they're mages. They can do that shit.
Yeah.
You get enough of them together and actually working together.
The Quarantine approach to magic tends to be a lot more master and apprentice.
You're not going to see like more than 5 mages together.
Yeah.
Unless it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah. And so like you tend to have like the court mage or like the the town mage is more like the feeling of magic in that region.
Like, they may have an apprentice or two because of the game.
Yep. And then for dwarves, it's very much codified like Doricians, but a lot less compulsory. So like, the dwarves would expect you to register if you were a mage. They wouldn't expect you to get tattoos on your face, but you like if you were new in town, you were supposed to go and tell the authorities, well, I'm a wizard, or I'm a sorcerer, I can do this. Just letting you know.
I'm a sorcerer. If there's fire, it might be my fault.
Yeah, like basically so they know who to blame. To the south for humans, there's also the Lior, who are like, think, Gauls.
Alright.
So they're forest dwellers, primarily. They're in the Rainwood. Trying to think of anything else. The orcs, so if you were a half-orc, this would be somewhat relevant to you, are all, in a southern plains region. So they're in a steppe land. Orcs are Mongols. Not just Mongol, but you know what I mean. Steppe dwellers.
The Mongols is probably a good way to do it. Say it anyways.
Yeah. Well, because everyone thinks of Mongols when they hear steppe dwellers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, orcs would be fairly warlike and wanting to expand territory.
Yeah, and I mean, it just makes sense to use what you got. So if you have horses, use horses.
Okay. So, there's a little bit of me that... man, that'd be funny to me in a way.
Halfling.
Halfling monk.
You do
Can I
suffer
make-
some pretty big penalties for being small.
Could you make a
Yeah.
potions master orc who just spills acid on people?
Yeah, there is an alchemist class. So
I
that
just
is.
can't remember if orcs or half orcs weren't allowed to
Oh, they can
learn
be
anything
mages.
complex.
Oh, they can be mages.
Yeah. I mean, technically they can be orc mages because you know, shamans.
Yeah,
Like, orc mages are rare.
yeah, but orc spellcasters aren't.
Okay.
And then half-orc spellcasters, hey, you may have had an orc fighter for a father, but your mother was a mage.
Yeah. I mean, and there's also just the sheer fact that, you know, orcs get a penalty to intelligence, not charisma. So they still make good sorcerers. And sorcerers is about willpower, not blood. Or excuse me, not learning.
Okay.
It's about, like, blood. Like, you either are a sorcerer or you are not.
Yeah, nobody can teach you to be a sorcerer.
Now, people can imbue you to become a sorcerer, which is actually Chris's background.
How much a penalty is there on small? Because I know it increases my AC by a fair amount, but makes it like a 1d3 for fist damage?
I think your fist damage goes down.
Back here. After 20 minutes. Okay. Yes! One try. Back up to 50, John.
Yay!
I like that it puts me
Now
there.
just beat the game. Let's
Shut
do
up.
it.
Shut up.
Let's do it.
Dude, just do it.
Come on.
Nice.
This is where I fell last time, I think.
Yep. So just be chill this time.
Ah! Okay.
Alright, so I think I'm going to go with the fun way for this. This is a beginning party. There's not going to be a lot of expectations for us. Why would they have a healer? No healer would be stupid enough to travel with these people.
If you want to go with that, that's fine, man.
Unless, like, the god actively forced them.
Might as well do it.
I mean, the only reason for a cleric to be going out and about is either preaching to others, or because a god said, do it.
Or they're looking for sites
Undead.
sacred to the god.
Yeah.
And stuff too. Because that's the other thing that's going on here, is that there are this was a place that was once okay. This was this area that you're in was originally conquered by Paladin Order. Paladin Order got thrown back out by like basically a group, and the Goblinoids got thrown out by another Paladin Order, and that is the current people who are in charge right now. So there's a lot of people in the area looking for their old stuff too. So that's actually a reason to have a religious character. I didn't think of that. I'm gonna go steal a lighter from Brown.
Fair enough. See, I'm just kind of trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I guess with the fact that they're trying to find things according to their gods, it would make sense that they hook up with a bunch of no-names.
Yeah, because like you're essentially like you would characterize your character as a archaeological expert. That's the word.
Ariel's on call, so it looks like it won't be going. I don't know anyone else who wants to go. Also, I can't really say that I do not have any clothes. And two, I think Brian would be kind of
Oh, yeah.
So... Damn it! See, it's the sad part. This is the hard one compared to the secret bonus. Let's try this. I can just stop on a dime instead. He's just trying to count the bottom box.
What have we got?
So Nolan's doing D&D tomorrow.
Yeah.
Plus Dope.
Oh, yeah. We're starting D&D like... And Dope's not gonna be like... Alright. So I'm just trying... I should really flip the coin.
I don't know. It would be kind of hysterical to play along.
Okay. My thoughts are I could do a bard that's either a halfling or a half elf.
Okay. Elves are Welsh themed, kind of like Welsh Celtic. So like think.
So if I get drunk before the session,
No, that's totally right though. Like think like big roving bands in forests is how elves work. Like so they don't like they'll have winter quarters,
but they won't stay there a lot.
but they're exactly what they sound like, winter quarters. So like once it's too cold to travel, then the elves will like settle down for the season. Otherwise, they're just ranging around their forests like in little bands, usually with like yurts.
I want a chewable controller. God damn it,
I was gonna go
Nolan.
with a monk.
Quit
You're gonna
the
go
game.
with a monk, but
Well, okay.
I hear a but. That's why I'm.
Well, no. If I was going to go with a monk, what race would I want to go with? Like half elf wouldn't be bad, but
Half elf would be cool.
Half orc monk.
Half orc monk would be kind of cool.
yeah.
Human dwarf monk would be cool. Like you could make really compelling characters out of all of them.
So the races are half orc, dwarf, human.
Oh, there's a lot
and
of-
halfling.
Human,
For
halfling,
human halfling.
gnome,
No, that's one great.
half orc, half elf, elf, dwarf.
Okay. And elf. That was.
Yeah, you can be a full blood elf.
But you don't. There's no lizard people.
Oh, there's lizard people.
I mean, they're
No,
dragonborn.
No, I'm saying there are lizard people in my setting.
A lizard person as a player is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet. You have to go find them. But yes.
Okay.
That's one of the features of this setting. Okay. Here's how I'm doing this. I run everything out of this binder. Right?
Okay.
I've already
Your god book.
Yeah, I've already got all this stuff for all the things
We could potentially run into.
you could potentially run into. And so this world, it doesn't really matter who's there. Because the ruins don't change. The magic bow buried under, the giant's corpse doesn't change. Unless someone takes it. This is like a sandbox world, kind of. It's a little different than a sandbox. It's actually its own game type, but...
Well, I was thinking like each race always has like a set passive that enables them to be a debuff or a buff to them. So what would a lizard person's buff or debuff be?
See, it would also depend on the lizard, type of lizard.
Yeah, this is gonna be salamander dudes in my case.
Which means that they get along better in the heat.
Nope.
No, that's not.
Well,
That's
not that kind of salamander.
yeah.
These are like real salamanders. Like,
Yeah.
And they live in Ingram's Tangle, which is a swamp to the east of the city you guys are in. Also, this is kind of an old school setting in a lot of ways. So it's not that I'm using stereotypes, it's that I'm not shying away from stuff that seems, what's the word, traditional.
Alright. So I guess the better question then, Josh, if you did want to join us tomorrow,
What do you want to play? Do you want to roll up a character right now? Or after this?
After the level. After I know
so we got a good hour.
Alright, I still want to go to the machine shed.
Yeah.
I'll try and beat it by 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you got
They
9
close-
minutes. Oh, you got 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they
Clock's right
close.
there.
They close at 6, right?
No.
8, I thought.
No. They close at midnight.
Oh.
But I still just want to get
Oh yeah, because it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn it, I'm sad Matt's not gonna be.
Alright. I'm gonna. That's odds mean bard, evens mean monk.
Okay.
Oh crap, I missed it. That's right.
I'm a bard.
Alright, make up a bard.
Alright. Odds mean half elf, evens mean halfling. Halfling.
Halfling bard. Rock it out.
Because I don't necessarily need. Well, I can use something else on my end.
I mean, imagine if we talked to Brian, he probably wouldn't have too much of an issue with you staying here tonight. Just because he'd be staying for D&D.
Well,
Also,
The other thing
you'd
is
have asked him.
the other thing is I don't like being sweaty, and I.
Don't have.
You're right by the AC, though.
What?
I'm just saying, as someone who lived here for a month.
I don't know. I just can't go out of the same clothes for more than a day. I used to do that. And
So that's you.
I mean, really, all it would just be a Discord call over Skype, or instead of using Skype because it'd take up far less battery.
I imagine we start at full health.
Yeah, no, just max up.
Alright, so I need
Just erase those other columns.
yeah.
It'll give you more room.
No! Damn it. Stupid slippery shoes.
So let's hear. Bar.
What have we got?
Oh, proficiency bonus at +2 to start with.
Yeah, all of them do.
Weird.
Okay, here's how proficiency bonus works. If you're proficient in it, you add your bonus to it.
Neat.
Neat, right? Yeah.
Has 5th edition been simplified?
Oh god, yes. Thank god. I'm so tired of it.
Alright, so I know 4 spells.
I still need to play the King of the Building game.
What's loading?
Yeah.
It's an RPG
Yeah, I know.
that's not free.
Oh. Well, I'm saying the one that you have.
Oh, yes. No, we do need to play that.
Do you want to play that tonight?
Possibly.
We get drunk at my place and play that game. If you're down.
What have we got?
That sounds like fun, I'll admit.
Cat's out of town, so whatever.
Yeah. Alright, so obviously I want to...
The other reason I wanted to go see her is I wanted to see her before she leaves town. She gets off at 6:30. So, I mean, we still have an hour and a half. It's no biggie. But yeah, Bard. What, you're gonna go light with halfling?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So, the question becomes, what should my double stat be?
Oh, definitely, wisdom.
Yeah.
And you should probably go, I would go 16 in Dex and Ka immediately.
I was thinking that charisma would get this one of the 16s.
Yeah, 16 in Dex and Ka is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Dexterity and charisma.
I thought you said con.
Oh, Con. No, I would
Yeah.
put one of the 14s in Con.
I only have the 114.
Yeah, I
One
would
of
put the
12.
14 in Con.
14 in con?
Yeah, I mean, unless you see a huge reason to put it in int or strength. Because I was thinking, I mean, you probably are better at stabbing people or shooting a bow
Yeah.
than you would be at like hitting them with a big old axe.
Yeah.
You should erase the other numbers now too. I'm just doing it so it's all neat when I look at it too. Because we're gonna have to get 5th edition sheets tomorrow. I'll print some out. I'll try and find some as cool as the 2nd edition sheets I found.
Yeah, those 2nd edition sheets were pretty cool.
They were fucking gorgeous. I don't know how functional they were, but
They were fucking gorgeous. So yeah, starting
Oh.
off with a dex of 18 and a charisma of 17.
that's pretty fucking sweet. Nice.
Let's see here, so 4 spells. Oh, yeah, it's part of Bardic Inspiration. That creature. Oh. A Bardic Inspiration dies. This is a. Huh.
A what?
That's just. You add on a die for Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, D6. Yep. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I believe bards can heal too, so.
Yeah, Song of Rest is at level 2.
Yep. Bards are basically that Zora dude from. No, bards are basically the guys from Majora's Mask. You know how like music was like everything.
Yeah.
That bards are like the music of creation. Like that's their deal. They found out that music is magical.
Jack of all trades. Starting at 2nd level, you can add half your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Kind of awesome, yeah.
Yeah. Bards are sweet, man.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what kind of bard you are next. College of Lore, College of Valor. And I think there's one more. Nope. I think we can find another Bard college if you really want. Give me a second. Unearthed Arcana, Bard.
Okay, so I joined the 3rd level though.
Yeah, but it's important to
Have an
to
idea.
keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not good enough to get into a college yet.
Fuck those Wampa fruits. I'm out.
Oh, he pulled it out of his ass.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Ah,
Pulling it out of his ass.
fuck you.
You ready? That is it. That is